Hello, my name is Carson Crow on our radio talk show at 98.6, and this is
Braden Howard.
I'm Liam Hames.
And today we're going to be talking about the NBA Finals. Who do you got winning this thing?
I have the Celtics in 6, mainly because of Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. I feel like they're going to drop some buckets this series, and they're going to take it home.
What about you, Liam?
Well, I got the Dallas Mavericks. In 6, I think that Luka Doncic has just he's been unstoppable this postseason, and I don't think that he's gonna cool down anytime soon. And I think that Kyrie Irving being there too, Lively being there, I think the Mavericks are gonna take this one.
I'm going to have to agree with Liam here just because I like the Mavericks' depth, and I feel like they could take advantage of when Brown and Tatum are off the floor, and they also have great defense to counter Tatum and Brown because, like, in Derrick Jones Jr. and P.J. Washington, they have great counters to them. But, I mean, we'll figure this out starting with Game 1 tomorrow night, which is going to start the series off strong.
How about who do you think is gonna win Game 1? That's in Boston, so who are we thinking is winning Game 1?
I'm going to say Boston takes both of the games at home and have a strong 2-0 lead in the series.
I definitely think that they're going to split here, whether Boston wins Game 1 or 2. Boston had the best home record in the league at home this season, and they haven't slowed down all this postseason, playing great at home.
Yeah, and I think obviously the Mavericks need to take one game on the road to be able to win their first ring since 2011. So I think that's going to happen in Game 2 of the series. I think that the Boston Celtics are going to take Game 1, start out strong, and then the Mavericks are gonna take Game 2.
Okay, now we're going to talk about some NFL rule changes that have happened. So starting off with the hip drop tackle being banned, how do you think that's going to change the league?
I feel like it's going to make players play softer and not be able to execute tackles like the way they're used to, and that it'll help the running back or whoever is carrying the ball. I feel like they're just going to have the advantage here.
So we have someone in our live audience who'd like to comment on this.
Yeah, I was just wondering, we've heard from a bunch of different sources that the refs are softening, potentially, in the NFL. Do you think this is an actual critique that they're giving to these new NFL refs this season?
I definitely agree with what you're saying. I feel like the refs have been making some very questionable soft calls in these last few seasons. So.
Okay.
Yeah, completely agree with you there as well. Following up on what he said, I mean, they've been softening, especially with this new hip drop tackle. This is starting to feel less and less like football, like many players have said. Like Tom Brady said it felt less and less like football. Other players have felt like they can't even hit anybody anymore, and they're going to be like, unnecessary roughness.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like it is making the game safer, but it's also making the game less like football.
Yeah.
I honestly think that no one really cares about the logos on the outside of the helmet. I feel like you could kind of take away some of those rules and like the hip drop tackle and just put padding on the outside and the inside of the helmet, and it would make it a lot safer. It would make it safer than any rule changes could.
That could definitely work. We have another live audience question.
I heard you were talking about the NBA Finals. Regardless of who you think is gonna win, which duo, such as Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving with the Dallas Mavericks, and then Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown with the Celtics, who do you think is gonna be a better duo?
I would like to answer this for sure. I think it really depends on this one man, and that one man is going to be Kyrie Irving, because we all know that he can either be a lethal shooter and have 30-point games, and we also know that he can have some off games.
Sell his team?
Yeah.
I think that I agree with you on that one. I think Luka Doncic is gonna be on point all series. Yeah. I think that Kyrie Irving's
the make or break.
He's a bit of a ball hog, and I think
he averaged 6 assists a game.
He's a bit of a ball hog, and I think that sometimes that duo Doncic and Irving don't work well with each other because they're both on ball heavy players.
I mean, I feel like they've worked great all season, but also Kyrie is the dark horse because he's coming back to Boston. Remember that.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Well, Well, I'll figure this out tomorrow night for Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Thank you for listening to our show, 98.6. Thank you.